Hey, what's up guys? My name is Wreck-It Rob, and welcome to Mountain Blade Warband. If only I would have had my phone volume turned off. So, for those of you that didn't read the title, I am graduating today. This is a great day for me. I am very excited. And I have a pretty good stream lined up for you guys with stuff from anywhere between freshman and senior year that I'm going to be talking about, any kind of stories, any kinds of stuff that I made. Like, I have a letter, I have a book, I have a couple of things I want to show you guys. And I would have more stories and things, but when I asked my classmates about it, they only had one story to give me. So, I'm going to do my best to try to think of anything and everything that can come to my mind. Christian, you're graduating too. Oh no, this has been going all this time? I thought time was stopped. Oh, oh god, are my guys dying? Oh god, okay. No, they still have plenty of butter and stuff to eat. So yes, we're graduating today in 3 hours. 3 hours from now, I'm going to be up on a stage, ready to sign my life away to adulthood. So for any of you guys that don't know, this game is kind of like Risk plus an open world kind of game, like, I don't know, Skyrim, but it's like pocketed open world. Like out here, the only thing I can do is just travel on the map. All I can do is just travel on the map here. But whenever I go into one of these towns, like, can't go there, it's looted. If I go there, I can go inside, walk around, and do all kinds of cool stuff like that. Like, I can go to the tavern and take a walk around the streets and actually see the entire town. So this game's really fun. It's one of my all-time favorite games just because of the Risk factor. I loved Risk, and this is kind of Risk plus a bunch of other stuff. So let's see. What is the first thing that I wanted to say? Oh man, I was trying to think of something freshman year. So a little bit of backstory for me. Freshman year, I came in freshman year weighing 157 pounds. I was 5'9", same height I am now. Let's see. Oh, I knew I wanted to play basketball in college. Let's see what else. Oh, I loved football. I was just starting to get into football and I absolutely loved it. I was a lineman, actually. I was a 160-pound lineman. So I started over a couple of really big kids, actually. Some kids that are really good now. I don't play football anymore. I kind of wish I did, but I chose to spend my time doing other sports like wrestling, which is honestly where my actual passion is now. Okay, let's see other things. Oh, I was absolutely in love with FFA. I would go to all of the FFA conventions that they had. I went on absolutely everything, volunteered for every single part of everything when it came to FFA. I built so many things for them. That was where I made a lot of my friends freshman year. It's where I met one of my all-time best friends, Trevor. He was in FFA. I didn't know him up until that point, but my brother knew his brother and him and all that kind of stuff. So, oh no, I didn't mean to go that way. Where am I? There I am. Okay, let's see. What am I even doing? I'm just kind of walking around right now. No, I don't want to camp. Him is map. Oh, God, I'm on the map. I totally forget how to play this game. I haven't played this in like 2 weeks. I streamed it on Twitch, and I just like completely forgot how to do stuff. Okay, what's my renown's only 30. So once I get that renown to 30 or to 100, I'm able to actually pledge my allegiance to one of the kings of this place, one of the kings of these different colors that you see. And when that happens, the game starts to get far more exciting, because you actually get to go off on like warband missions and things. You know, the title of this game. And it's titled Warband because if you go down here to party, you can actually see all the people that you have in your party, and as you fight with them, they level up and you can spend gold to train them, and they become much better. Hey, what's up, Don James? Essentially, it's Risk. You go around, you take over all these kingdoms, but it's not just pit town against town. You're actually in a third-person combat situation, and you have to actually win the battle. So it's Risk plus a bunch of other things. Wait, where'd they go? Can I get to those guys? No, what's my traveling speed? 5.9? These guys were at 5.4. Oh, that's bogus. I should have caught up to him. Wait. I can catch these guys. They're only going 5.8. Come on. Let's get a battle going. Yeah, let's help him. 49 against 8. That's really cheap. Oh, I don't get any renown for this. That sucks. I'm gonna miss me on our wrestling team too. Don't worry, I'll be back next year. Oh yeah, for any of you guys that don't know, I'm going to be wrestling in college. So I will hopefully have more to add to the learning experience when I'm back. No, one of my guys just died. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. 8 people and I died. I forgot that's not the kind of character I built for this. Thanks for your help, stranger. We haven't met properly yet, have we? What is your name? I forgot I did this in the Twitch stream, so I'm gonna do it now. My name's DeLacy. Well met, DeLacy. I'm Count Gamal. Thanks for your help, and I hope we meet again. Totally forgot I did that in the live stream. Okay. Higher, higher, higher. Cool. Yeah, so this is the total amount that I can have in the party. Yeah, no, I'm not quitting wrestling for a while. At least not while my body can still do it. So this is the total amount of party that I can have. I can have 48. That goes up as you get more renown and more leadership. I think it's every 50 renown you get an extra person you can carry, which is both good and bad, because if you're poor, you can only have a small party or a big party with relatively bad troops. So there's kind of a trade-off there. I need any of these? No, I don't. Cool. Oh, I forgot I had a two-handed axe. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so freshman year, my sole intention was to attend the University of Illinois and play on their basketball team. Or, that's how I went into freshman year anyway. Going into freshman year was the first time I ever played football. I'd always wanted to. It always looked so much fun, but I'd never been able to. So I started for the football team on the JV squad. So represent. Let's see. I was offensive tackle and defensive end, and I absolutely loved defensive end. Those were the guys where you had the defensive line, and then they were the two on the line that were on just the outside, and then they would kind of shoot in and capture people going around the outside. Also, sorry if I keep looking over here. I have to have the chat on my phone, so I'm not really able to manage the stream as well. because we just had to return our school Chromebooks. I didn't like the Chromebooks, but it was kind of necessary for this, so I do apologize. I don't know as much about what's happening with the stream, or it's going to take a little bit longer to figure that out. Oh, hey, camp. So yeah, all the bandits in a certain area you can kind of get rid of for a little bit by attacking their hideouts. You get a certain amount of loot for attacking them, and you just get a fun little battle. I would never actually call myself good at wrestling, to be honest, at this point. We did have one kid on our team. His name is Cody Miller, and kid is freaking nuts. He was all-state, or no, not all-state. He was all-state in wrestling 3 years. He qualified for state all 4 years. He had the best winning record of anybody to have ever come out of our wrestling team, and the kid was just insane. He was my practice partner this year, and he would just absolutely kick my ass every single day. There we go, he's dead. Hey, what's up, Savannah? Oh man, this is weird. Like, I'm playing the game, but all of my energy is focused on coming up with something, or just thinking about everything that's happened in high school. And it's honestly just hitting me now. It's honestly just hitting me now that I'm actually graduating, and it's really weird to feel. Yeah, so with the retreat cut off, force bandits fall one by one. You're determined to attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Wait, as now yours. This game has typos, so sorry. Sorry if that bothers you. 21 and 4. Okay, I don't need any of these. Ooh, I'll take the chicken. It's probably gonna rot in a couple of days. Hey, fruit too. Kind of the crappy thing about taking stuff like chicken is that since it's meat, it perishes after a couple of days, and then you essentially waste all the food that you just bought. So I try to stick to dried meat, grain, and all the rest of these things. Like the fruit, for some reason fruit does not go bad, or it doesn't like ferment in a wine in this game. Hey, I got like 700 gold for that. Where am I? Wait. Forest bandits. Stack some more. Eh? What is it? Your luck has run out, wretch. Prepare to die. Another fool come to throw herself on my weapon, eh? Fine, let's fight. I'm gonna charge him. Oh man. So let's see. Freshman year, like right at the start of the year, I got my first real girlfriend. We dated for I think like 6 months, and we ended up breaking up right before prom. We still went to prom together. Wait, right? Yes. Oh my god, I'm dying again. No, no. God, I suck at this. 7v10. Nah, we're just gonna run. Just gonna run. I need more troops. I really need more troops. I also need to stop trying to attack straight up in the middle when I didn't build this character to do that. Yeah, so every week you get that little progress report right there. It tells you how much money you have and how much you spent in the week. It tells you like how much you had when you first started the week, stuff like that. So it's really useful to help budget you. Because like right now I have 640. So every week it's like it deducts taxes or something. It's kind of cool. It's really helpful. Alright, so I was talking about my first girlfriend. So yeah, we dated right up until prom, and then we did break up right before prom. And prom my freshman year was Candyland themed or something. All I remember is I came home with just a massive pail of candy that I think only took me like 3 days to eat. It was something stupid unhealthy. Oh man, but was it fun? We went to, oh, where was it? It was this place where they had a bunch of, ooh, can I attack them? Is it stupid for me to attack them? I feel like it's stupid for me to attack them. Yeah, I only have 22. I'm not attacking them. Crossbowman. Hey, I got one sharpshooter. These guys are insane, by the way. So you have every different, I guess, country in this, or lordship, whatever you want to call these different colors. Kingdom. Every different kingdom has their own types of troops. Well, I shouldn't say every different kingdom. Every different region. So no matter what color takes over this area, it's going to be these same troops that come out of here. So like if brown takes over here, you're still going to be pulling blue troops out of these towns. So whenever this game starts, it's set in very specific ways. So like all of this is green. I think these two are green when it starts. All the way down into here is green. Like all this is what's naturally yellow right through here. And then all purple, brown. Like this place called Deerim right here. That's normally brown on the start. These people are fighting with them and just took this place over. Lag is real. Oh yeah, kinda. Well, you have to have some kind of lag so that way, you know, you have to have some kind of lag so that way the stream has time to catch up. Unless the stream looks terrible, in which case, sorry. Oh man. So yeah, prom we went to, or post prom anyway I should say. We went to this place where they had a bunch of like trampolines and they had a bunch of basketball courts, a pool, and that was such a fun night. That was such a fun night. My God. I sat there and played, I think I played racquetball for a while, and then like basketball. We got together a dodgeball game, and I think we ended up playing dodgeball for a lot of it too. Yeah, so sophomore year, or freshman year was, for some reason, one of the most depressing times in my life. I have no idea why. I went through and read a bunch of letters and stuff, honestly, that I'll probably read in a little bit, from freshman year. And I sounded so depressed. I don't know what my issue was. And from what I've heard, that's how like all of my classmates were too. They all sounded super depressed and like their life was so terrible, which is weird because I don't know. I always kind of would have figured that freshman year, like when I was growing up, I figured it would be like the happiest time. Like you just got to high school, you just got your freedom. I always thought that senior year would be the most depressing time because it's like you're leaving, you have to go into, you know, the real world. But no, it's the opposite. For some reason, freshman year is just absolutely depressing as all hell. And then senior year has been the most enjoyable time of my life ever so far. Not even really because I did anything, just like my mindset and the way that I have been this year. It's just so much nicer than how it was. I need to do something. My renown's still at 30. We're gonna go talk to a king, see if we can't get some stuff, like a mission or anything. The missions in this game are kind of like cookie cutter missions. They're all pretty much the same. So you're not really gonna experience any great quests like you would in, well, I was gonna say Skyrim, but a lot of Skyrim quests are kind of the same. Okay, that's just a count. Is the king here? King here? King here? Nope, the king is not here. Oh wait, there's a there's a freaking warband right there. I'll bet the king's here. Is he not? You can always tell where the king is because he's gonna have like 300 troops or something stupid. The king is really hard to take down. You have to have like maxed out quality troops. Wait. That was just a count. The king will show up eventually because I can tell this is a war party. Yeah, because people are accompanying other people. So this is a war party. So you have a marshal for each kingdom. Yeah, lucky I get to leave school. It's not as great as you might think, to be honest. I mean, especially if you're going off to college, you're just going off to do the same thing for another 4 years. So I'm essentially just repeating high school for the next 4 years. It's about the same thing. I mean, yeah, I get more freedom. Yeah, I'm an adult, but it's not really gonna feel super different. So we're gonna go see if we can't find the stupid king. Okay, yeah, that's the count. Okay, if I just sit here and wait. It's another count. Where is this king? The dude's gone. Wait. Count. God. Oh yeah, so each kingdom has their own title too. So for the count for the kingdom of Rhodox, which is what the green guys are, their title is Count. One of them I think is Lord. I can't remember which one it is. That might even be like if you start a kingdom. Oh yeah, so something you can do is if I were to attack this city right now, I wouldn't win because the city has 396 troops in it. So if I attack this city and won, this city would change color to my color, and all of a sudden, I'm the king. Or queen. I'm the queen of this queendom. Whatever. So yeah, it's really cool. You have a lot of kind of customizations for each different playthrough. And I would say the best part about these games is just the mental aspect to it. Like, you can have any kind of interweaving story that you want in here. There he is! Oh my god, I've been waiting for him forever. We meet again, DeLacy. What is it? Do you have any tasks for me? Well, I know that I'm the lord of the town of Jokala. However, it's been some months since Jokala has delivered the taxes and rents due to me as its rightful lord. Apparently the populace there has grown unruly lately, and I need someone to go there and remind them of their obligations, and to persuade them if they won't listen. If you go there and raise the taxes they owe me, I will grant you 1/5 of everything you collect. Fair offer, my lord. We have an agreement. I'm not gonna keep doing that voice for this one. I don't really want to do it in this one. Unless you guys want me to, in which case I will. God. Okay, yeah. So as you level up, you have different skills that you can upgrade. Like, here's the trade skill. If I have somebody in my party that has a better trade skill, it'll go off theirs. But since mine is 1, that's what it is. I never feel the need to upgrade trade, so this pretty much takes forever. So if I upgrade that to like 5, it'll only take like 8 hours or something stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore them. That's just saying that they're getting unruly, and you can either leave and take half of what they owe you, or you can stay and collect all of them. Oh man, let's see. So what else? Freshman year. Freshman year was the first year in track where you have to throw. So I was a thrower in track, so I did shot put and discus. And it was the first year where they bump you up to a 12-pound shot put and a, what is it, 1.6 kilo discus. And I had no idea how to throw to begin with. Like, in 8th grade, I missed state by ½ an inch in shot put, but I had no technique at all. I had no idea what I was doing. And when I got to high school, there was a really good thrower that already went to school there. His name was Bryce, and he kind of taught me how to throw. And so that year, I think the furthest I threw was like 33 feet. And then next year I showed up and it was like 43. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, the change between the two. Hey, I can leave. Is he here? He's sitting on his throne while I'm collecting the taxes. Oh, there's a feast going on. Really? So, in order to actually get into these things, you have to be somebody. It's not like Skyrim where you can just show up and automatically be top dog just because you're swinging a sword. Oh, right, I need food. So yeah, your party loses morale, and if you don't feed them, they will leave you. Like, they straight up just jump ship. We're just gonna buy a bunch of this. There we go. Alright. Let's go try to find somebody to kill. So if I never return to that king and just, like, if I went and allied with one of these other nations, I could keep all that gold and he would just kind of hate me forever. Hey, another camp. It's cool, I never find them that close. That's just the same thing, it's just saying that you're approaching a place and you can only take a certain amount of people. Oh, so freshman year I also did, so I said I did FFA. I was also on the yearbook staff, which is something that I only did freshman year. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because the teacher who did it, I'm sure she was nice, I'm sure that I probably make it sound much worse than it was, but she just seemed very kind of unfair towards me. She just seemed like she didn't like me. So I was assigned, I think, like 4 pages. I need to block those. I need to block those. So I think I was assigned 4 pages, which was more than, not more than anybody else. I think the second most that somebody was assigned that year, because they didn't just evenly split them up. They gave them to whoever was willing to do the most work. So I took 4, and like 3 of my pages were pages that you couldn't even start until the end of the year, which was stupid. Like, it was baseball, track, and softball that I got. So I couldn't start those until the end of the year because I didn't have all the pictures or anything. And then she would complain every single day because we had to go in her homeroom for yearbook. She would complain every single day about me not working on those pages when I physically couldn't start them yet. And it just annoyed me so much. Like, she was a great teacher up until that point, and then we started doing that. I just disliked her so much. Yeah, you did. Let's whip out my axe. Maybe not, I'm about to die. I need a shield. Yeah, and then what made me mad was towards the end of the year, like, I did everything, by the way, freshman year. I was in absolutely everything. So, I already did not have a ridiculous amount of time to spend on anything. Especially making yearbook pages. But I got mine done like a week before school was ending, or a week before the deadline, and I just kind of sat there and did nothing. And she got on me every day for not doing anything and stuff like that. And then we had a senior who took 6 pages at the beginning of the year. She said she was going to do 6 freaking pages. The day of the deadline, she hadn't even started on 3 of them. And I think 2 of them were only half done. And I lost my mind on the teacher. Because it was just so unfair to me that she got on me about not doing these things when I did more stuff than the senior. She didn't even work. I did more stuff than this senior. And she was getting mad at me for not working on the pages. It just... I'm sorry, that still bugs me to this day. Because she was just so stupidly unfair about it. Yeah, so you can... Your chicken will rot, like I said. She was just so stupidly unfair. She was just unfair towards me about that whole thing. That kind of bugged me the most. We're gonna get some more troops. Oh, I got one. Let's go get another one. Or some more, hopefully. Hey, we got 5 more. Okay. I was also in student council freshman year, which it was kind of boring. I didn't like student council. It wasn't that it was like time consuming or anything, because it was only, I think, 2 meetings a month, so it's not like I couldn't handle it. And the meetings were only about half an hour long. So it wasn't that I couldn't handle it, it was just boring. It was just so boring. All that student council seemed to ever do, my freshman year anyway, was prom. So for the first 7 months of school, we didn't do anything. We just sat there and talked about what we're gonna do once prom is here. That was all we did freshman year. It was so stupid. And it was also dumb because I was a freshman in student council, and all the officers have to be seniors, and of course none of them are going to listen to any freshmen. Like right now, if a freshman told me to do something, I would not care in the slightest. Like, they could tell me a building was on fire and I would tell them to, I don't know, go screw themselves, burn and die. I don't know. Point is, if I'm a senior, I'm not going to listen to a freshman about anything. If they have something worthwhile to tell me, I will not listen. I will just wait until I can figure it out by myself. Oh god, I'm being attacked. We are the Free Brothers. We will fight only for ourselves from now on. Now give us your gold or taste our steel. Oh, how many people were in their party? I don't know. 27 v 27. Alright. So we could potentially do this. Yeah, you will get straight up attacked in this one. Which kinda sucks. Because if you're like walking alone, any group of bandits will run up to you and rob you. And they'll just rob you one after the other and just spam robbing you until you have no gold when you show up to a place. Or you have to fight them. It gets stupid. Oh god. And I don't have enough health. Or I'm not tough enough yet to actually like... You see like... Oh, that is a terrible horse too. No! No! I'm dying. Okay. I'm dying. I'm gonna run away. I need my troops to pull out this win for me. Like, really bad. God. This doesn't have anything to do with the graduation theme, but I was planning on dyeing my hair blue, and I kind of wanted to know if anybody, or what everybody's thoughts on that were. Die! No! Yeah, die. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I might be about to die. This was dumb. I should have just given them some gold. Then I couldn't have paid the king back. God, I don't know how to bring up the menu to check how many people I have either. So I just kind of have to run and hope for the best right now. And this is really cowardly and stupid, but I don't have a choice. Shoot him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Kill the guy on the horse. Kill the guy on the horse. Kill the horse guy. Nah. Get away. Yes, yes. Okay, that was a man-at-arms. Man-at-arms are really good, but they're not the most leveled up troops. So when you go into each troop's menu, you can see what level they actually are in regards to you. And I think man-at-arms are 20, and the next upgraded version is 25. But they're still one of my favorite troops because they'll just absolutely murder everything. Gosh darn it! Oh, I had my shield up too. Oh my god. Great. So whenever somebody takes you prisoner, you lose a bunch of gold, you lose your entire party, and you get drug around here for a couple of days doing nothing. Oh, great. Well, that was fun. Sweet. Got away. Alright. Now, let's get up here. Get some freaking troops back. That was my fault. I forgot to upgrade any of my troops, so I was just kind of going with an okay sized party full of just terrible troops. Oh, lovely. I love whenever there's no troops to get. It's my favorite. Because that's the worst. It tells you that you can try to get people from there, but like that, certain places just don't have troops for a while. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like some kind of weird AI that tells that, or tells a place if it's gonna have troops or what, but it's annoying. How many do I have in my party? 17? Hey, I can upgrade 2 of them already. Character. Okay, I can't level up yet. So this is the level up screen. You get attributes over here, which is stuff that you can use to upgrade your skills. And then if you upgrade your skills well enough and your attributes, you can get your proficiencies. Or you can just get these up as they are with just straight up using these weapons. So one-handed weapons, like I have my sword, that's what that goes up with. And I have my two-handed axe, so that's why that's a little bit bumped up. These two were just... The loadout that I made for this character automatically gave me crossbows and throwing as, I think, 50. And I've barely used them since then. Actually, I haven't used throwing at all. Throwing in this game is so stupid. It's very unnecessary. Okay. Let's get a party of like 30. Alright, let's see. That was enough with freshman year. What about sophomore year? Sophomore year was the year. Sophomore year was a year where a lot of stuff in my life changed. So I went into sophomore year. Let's see, how much did I weigh? I think I weighed. No, that was junior year. I think I went into sophomore year weighing somewhere around like 160, 165. It was the first year in which I really started caring about working out. So I gained a little bit of weight in muscle that year, but not a whole lot. Let's see, I also dropped basketball, which is kind of funny because, like I said, I went into freshman year thinking that I wanted to play basketball like for a job when I was older. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like an NBA star when I was a freshman. And as you can tell, that's not how it's going. I don't play basketball. I do not like basketball anymore. That's the funniest part to me. I went from totally wanting to play it for a job, and that's what I wanted to do every single day, to now I don't even like... I'll watch it, but I don't even like playing the sport anymore. This is honestly the best tactic. And no, I don't have a good enough horse for this. My horse is gonna die. Yeah, so I say I don't have a good enough horse. You can get other horses. You can have a war horse in this, which costs like 4,000 gold or something stupid. But it's completely covered in chainmail armor and has probably like 8 times the amount of health as this. I don't even know what kind of horse this is, but it probably doesn't have any kind of armor on it, to be honest. I gain honor if I say no. I gain honor? Yeah, I gain honor. Okay. And yeah. So, each town you go to has its own system of liking you. So, oop, this just bumped my microphone. So, if you go to a place and you kill somebody in the town, your reputation with them automatically goes down. But if you do something good in the town like what I just did, it goes up. Apparently a lot, because I just bumped up to 7, so they're acceptive of me now. So if I go here... Oh no. So I just got attacked. Well, if I come here in a little bit to Saren, they will have a lot more troops for me to get. see, how much money do I have? Because I do need to give the king. Oh, I don't even think I have enough money to pay him back. Oh, that sucks. I gotta get more gold. That sucks. Let's see. Let's go attack these deserters. Yeah, I'm gonna charge them. Hey, I gained a renown for this one at least. Thankfully. Let's see more about sophomore year. Sorry, I'm just kind of gonna let this battle play out because there's no real need to. There's only 9 people. Wow, already a manhunter killed a sharpshooter. That's stupid. That should not even happen. I don't know why that happened. Sharpshooters are some of the best troops you can get in this. They essentially have a crossbow, and they're like medieval snipers. So I don't know why that guy died immediately. Oh man, I'm tired. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. I was watching a Twitch streamer named Seriously Clara, and it was fun to watch, and I sat there for way too long. But I enjoyed her stream. It was a charity stream, so I liked sitting in there. Oh, let's see some more about sophomore year. Sophomore year was my last year playing football for the team that I started out with, which was a team called the Comets. I love that team. I loved all the guys there. I was so depressed when we left, or when they said that. Wait, what? Your relation with the Manhunters? I have relations with these guys? That's cool. Oh, geez. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I can hire some good troops. Oh, I love sergeants. You know what? I think I'm going to say screw paying that guy back for now. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Nord archers are good. Yeah. I don't need any of the rest of the guys for right now, so we're fine. I don't need rotten chicken. What do you think this is? I don't need any of those. Okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, it was the last year playing for the Comets, which was depressing because it was... I love those guys. It was great. I finally started to really build some friends on the team. And then right as that started to happen was when they came down and said that they were ending the co-op with us. So I was really depressed. I didn't even want to play football after that. I honestly just wanted to stick to doing nothing after that. Except for maybe like working out on my own. Let's see, what else sophomore year? Oh, so I started dating my last girlfriend, not the current one, my last one. Let's see, when did that happen? October, I believe. October of my sophomore year was when I first started dating her. And we dated until the end of my junior year. She had one of the coolest brothers ever, by the way. He was the one who first taught me how to play Magic the Gathering, and I absolutely love that game. For any of you guys that don't know, that is a phenomenal card game. It's perfect. I love that game. It's such a fun game. It's not like... I don't know. I don't really want to compare it to any other card game, but I'm sure it probably is. Like, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, the card games anyway, so I don't know what to necessarily compare it to, if really there is a good comparison. But all I can say is it's a super fun game. You essentially can build your own deck, and you pit it against other people's, and it's just... it's a game of strategy. The most fun part for me, honestly, was building the deck. Like, I built 8 decks of my own, and it was just so much fun. You just get to sit there and be creative, and it really tests how intelligent you are for being able to combo things together. And what is it? Your luck has run out, wretch. Prepare to die. Brave words. Let's see you back them up with deeds, cur. Cur. Douchebag. Hey, 3 renown. Oh, man. So I'm going to have to end the stream at about 1:45 because that's when I need to get ready to leave. But, oh yeah, so I showed it in the picture. Here is my graduation cap. This lovely thing right here is going to be on my head in about an hour and a half as I walk down the thing and do the stuff. It's going to be great. It's going to be super fun. I can't wait. It's fun. Or it's funny. Some of the people were like freaking out or like really sad that we were graduating. Not me. I was like, I've been waiting to graduate for 13 long years of school. Yeet. Hey, I got 3 good swipes in. Nope. Oh, why do I do this? I do this every time. I forgot. I don't have the health to do that. The last character that I built for this, I built to essentially ride in the middle on a war horse and just swing a heavy 2-handed axe around and just slay everybody. So I keep trying to play like that, and I really shouldn't. Man, who else got killed? People that got killed weren't really all that important anyway. Sorry, that sounded really bad. 16. Hey, you got better boots. Yeah, as I get better armor, that's really not going to be that much of an issue. This is just padded leather and leather boots. So, wait, I had nomad boots, which is like the lowest tier of armor you can get besides cloth. And cloth does nothing. It's like 2 armor, and 2 armor, seriously, it's nothing. What kind of horse this is? Swayback saddle horse. Oh god, that's why he only has 100 hit points. I think a war horse has like 500 or 800 or something stupid. Wait, let's go to a town, see if we can find out. Maybe Durham has one. I can't remember. Oh, it's probably gonna be one of the horse kingdoms that has it. But wait, gosh darn it, horse merchant. Hey, war horse. What? 165. Oh, that's why. So this one has, in regards to not dying anyway, the one that I have has 100 hit points and 8 armor. If we go up here to, oh my god, I want that instead. Dude. So a warhorse has 165 hit points and 40 armor. So 5 times the amount of armor, which is why these guys don't really die. But this just amazed me. This one's slower than the warhorse a little bit, but it's got 18 more armor. All of these guys have more armor than my horse. Man, it's insane. I wonder what just a straight up charger is, because you see it says swaybacked. Swaybacked is yeah, it's what mine is. So swaybacked is, I think it lowers the speed. It lowers all the stats. So essentially, you have the build for a really good horse, but the stats are all lowered because it is swaybacked. I don't know what that actually means. Does anybody know what a swaybacked horse actually is? Oh, I need hand armor. That would also help. And just a better horse. 28 gold. This horse is worth 28. This one's worth 2,300. Yeah, you can also buy some ridiculously good weapons. This place doesn't have that great of weapons. Yeah, no. Hey, they got a good bow. I never use the bows in this game, because it's not like in real life where you can actually, like, you pull back and you steady, and after you steady for a while, that's when you're most accurate. No. In this game, it treats it almost like a recurve bow. A recurve bow, you're supposed, I think that's a recurve bow anyway. You're supposed to pull back, and the second you get all the way back is when you release. That's how this game treats bows. So I don't know if all the bows in this game are supposed to be recurve, because they're not styled like it. Like a recurve bow, I think I'm calling it right. So it comes out and it goes down like a normal bow, but then it curves up. And I think with those, you're supposed to just pull back all the way and then you fire. I didn't even mention archery. So, I did archery in 8th grade. I started archery in 8th grade, I believe. And I did it freshman year and then a little bit of sophomore year. So 8th grade year, I had some kind of an issue about halfway through. Because at the start of the year, I was shooting about 270s or 260s. So in archery, you have just a target, and it has colors and rings. So the closer you get to the middle, the more points you get. So in the very center, you have a 10, and it goes all the way out to, if you miss the target, it's a 0. So I was shooting about 270 out of 300 because you shoot 30 arrows, which was good. It's not great. It's not like ranked in the nation or anything, but it's good. It's fine. Somewhere around, it was like January of 8th grade year, I had some kind of a mental block where I just could not pull my bow back all the way right-handed, because I started out right-handed. I couldn't pull it back whatsoever for some reason. I was just having some kind of an issue. I had like a mental breakdown at some place because I'm super claustrophobic. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but I am super claustrophobic. And we were in a place with a low ceiling. I was right against the wall. Like my butt was touching the wall as I was shooting, so I was freaking out. And there were some other issues that day. I can't remember what they actually were. But I had a bunch of issues that day. And that was the day when they put us in the creepiest gym ever to shoot. So yeah, it gave me some kind of a weird mental block. So then sophomore year, when we got back to archery, I decided that I wanted to try left-handed, just to see, like, you know, I might as well. So I shot okay left-handed at the start. I was shooting somewhere around like 240s, which is good. It's like averaging an 8 on every arrow, which, I mean, is a ring about this big. So, like, relatively accurate. Not super great or anything. But then sophomore year, for some reason, I decided I wanted to stop eating sugar. Just for a little bit. Not for super long, just for a little bit. And that happened to be the time right before state. And then at state, I shot like a 267, which was the highest that I had ever shot left-handed. And I don't think it got me a place in state. Like they placed out to like 25th, so I might have been really low or something. But then roll around a couple of weeks later, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks later, they had nationals. At nationals, I shot a 279, which was good enough to rank me, or was that Worlds? So every year I was in archery, we qualified for the World Tournament. So I can't remember if I got ranked 19th, or if I shot the 279 at Nationals or Worlds. But either one, I think it was Nationals. I got ranked 19th in the nation in archery freshman year. Sorry, I'm mixing up all my different kinds of dates. I need to find more bandits. How much renown? I only have 41. Oh my god. This is going to take forever. This is honestly the worst part of the game, where you just have to grind to get renown. Especially since I started as a woman. If you start out as a noble, I think you start out with 100 renown, so you can just automatically just be like, hey, king. And he's like, what's up, dude? And he's like, can I be your guy? And he's like, hell yeah, you can be my guy. And he just like gives you his banner and throw a party and have a great time. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, it was funny because the same thing happened. Oh no, yeah. At the World Tournament freshman year, the same kind of thing happened. I had like a weird claustrophobia mental issue with my shooting, and I shot like a 210 at Worlds. So I went from being ranked 19th in the nation to all of a sudden being just a terrible, terrible shot, which really bugged me because I loved archery. But I don't know. I think I was just really mad at Worlds about something, and that kind of affected my shooting. Oh my god, another camp. I've never run into this many camps in one sitting before. Let's go attack. He protect, but most importantly, he attack. So I was talking about archery. So I had that same mental issue at Worlds, shot that 210, and then I came back sophomore year, was still having the same issue, and then I just decided that I just didn't want to do it anymore. It just wasn't really fun for me anymore. So I ended up wow, I'm almost dead again. So I ended up stopping just because it wasn't that fun for me anymore. Which did free up a lot of my time to do other things. But I mean, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, my guy's dead now. Oh god, don't hit me. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I would have been dead there. Alright. We're just gonna little snake up behind him. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, come on guys. Force bandits beat back your attack. You regroup and advance again to find that they have dispersed and vanished into the surrounding countryside, where no doubt they will continue to threaten travelers. God! At least I can upgrade my party. I try to split it evenly between ranged and melee troops. And I'm really happy that I got these two. Those two are the most upgraded that you can get for the Rodok troops, and they're my favorite troops. They're just all around good. So you can use them to attack places like these castles if I wanted to. Like if I wanted to pull up here, all I need is a negative relationship with this kingdom, and I can attack this castle and take it over. And then that's how you get your own place. You want to make sure though that you have in this game what's called right to rule. Let's see. Character report? It doesn't show it right now, but I think it will eventually. But you have something called right to rule, which you get by sending like your travelers off to play, or your companions off to places. Like by marrying into important families, things like that. Let's see, is the king here? Okay. We're gonna get a mission from a different king. I kind of need to align with a different king because I don't have the money to pay that one king back right now. King Carlos, the ruler of Kingdom of Swadia and the Lord of Praven, Jelbeji Castle, Nomar, and Pagunder. Not often I meet a woman who aspires to lead men into battle, but these are dark and troubled times, and I, for one, will not turn away hands that can grip a sword, should their owner be brave and loyal. Do you have any tasks for me? Deliver a letter to Chaurka Noyan of Kurgat Khanate. Must be at Malayurg Castle currently. If you're going towards there, would you deliver? Yeah. Sorry. Certainly, I'll do it. Yeah, this is one of the most boring missions. You just have to go to a place and then come back. Hey, this place is purple now. Let's see, where is Malayurg? Hey, there he is. Now, chances are, when I get there, he's not going to be there, and then I have to go off on some stupid Easter egg hunt to find him. Because that's how all of these same missions go. Man. So sophomore year was also the year that I started working at my current job. Which honestly is... Hey, I can zoom in. I didn't know that. That's honestly one of the best things that happened sophomore year for me. Was it this guy? No, of course it's not him. Oh wait, you can also figure out where people are by asking other people. That's this guy. Oh man, what was his name? What was the guy's name? What was the guy's name? I think it was... Crap, I don't remember the dude's name. I don't... Okay, let's go here. Charka. Right, because he had a funny name. Okay. Oh, I could have just requested a meeting with somebody. That'd be much faster. Because whenever you request a meeting, you don't have to actually walk up here and find them. They just bring them out to you. Location of someone. Charka. There we go. Yep, in the field. Close to Tulbuck. There's some really funny names in this game, I will say that. So the cool thing about me getting hired at my current job was I am my boss's first hire ever at the store that we're at right now. Tulbuck. There we go. And
I'd slit your throat for a cricket.
Son of a cock. Charge. Really? They attacked me and they only have 16 people. I have a battle advantage of 3 with these people. That's just not smart. And the first person to go down is one of my guys. Oh, they're all on horses. That's why they attacked. Yep, we're just gonna back away because you already about killed my horse. Ah! God. That horse sucks. I need a new horse so bad. Yeah, they're all just getting killed by my guys. I think I lost like 2 or 3 people though. It's kind of sad. Hey, you the last guy? Die! So you're dead. Yeah, I died. Yeah, we won. There we go. I had 2 get killed. Trained crossbowman and a militia. Neither one of those guys matters. Hey, oh, I need better riding. Is this guy better? Okay, so I need to upgrade my riding to get one of these. Yeah, so you see when you go... Oh. Stubborn doesn't change anything? Oh, the riding. Okay. So, stubborn apparently means that it ups the requirement to ride it. So if you see the requirement to ride this one, which is the same as this horse, this one's 3, and this one's 2. So that means that your agility has to be 3 higher, and you have to have an extra point into horse riding in order to ride essentially the same stat horse. Okay, but that horse I believe is better than mine. Lame. What does lame mean? Oh, I think lame means it's slow. What would sway back mean? Would sway back mean maneuver then? Ah, I can't remember. Hey, I leveled up. Cool. Okay. We need more points in riding. So I only need 1. Which one's... Okay, that increases my health. Ooh. I kind of want to get intelligence so that way I can put 1 in both. Because, yeah, whenever you get intelligence, you get an extra point. You get an extra skill point. You go Iron Flesh and Riding. Cool. Gonna upgrade 2-handed. I also believe that with my microphone here, it helps so that way you guys don't hear all the clicks of my keyboard. I hope anyway. If you guys still hear them, I'm sorry. I tried to get a not very clicky keyboard, but I really like the Razer Black Widow, the way that sounds, and it's like clack, clack. So.
Your money or your life.
Oh my god, another one. Oh, great. 23 versus 35. Let's go. Let's try. I have a battle advantage of 0. So essentially that means that odds are if I don't do anything, I'm just as likely to lose this as I am to win this. It just depends on whose AI is doing better. Wow. I am hiccuping a lot right now for some reason, so I'm sorry. Oh, great. First thing that happens is 2 of my guys die. Oh, yeah, because they're all on horses. Great. They're all step bandits, though. Oh, he took out one of my veterans. Man, he was almost a sharpshooter. Wow, all of my guys are dying. All of my guys are dying. I also have the battles set to as large as they can be on this game. So after a while, once I get more troops, it's going to be battles of I think 300, which is insane. I've never done that on console because I generally play this game on console. This is one of those games in which my lack of ability to control with PC doesn't really shine through as much. Because this looks about like how it would if I was playing on console. Oh no, 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 I can't lose this. I just got a bunch of really good troops. No! Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna back up. No. No! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right there. Ah! Ah! Alright, we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Ah, I died. Couched lance damage. Where's our utterly Now, hold on. We were doing okay. Oh, they took me prisoner again. That's 500 money. Oh my god. This is brutal. I don't really think anything happened sophomore year other than that was really important. All I did was track, and like I did okay in track, but I didn't do great by any means. You know what, let's go with some of these guys as troops. These guys, you get a lot of horsemen, so they're really good for fighting on the open plains, but if you try to attack really anywhere, like if I try to attack a town or a castle or anything, they would be of no use whatsoever. Okay.
We can do this the easy way.
Oh my god. Take it. You giant.
Slit your throat for a trinket.
Oh, I'm losing so much money. I'm never going to be able to pay that guy back. Okay, let's get the step horse. 835, 39, 10. Okay, yeah, so literally everything better. Everything with the step horse is better. Let's get to freaking Ada Cologne.
Stand and deliver.
Oh my god. Screw you, I'm fighting you. Oh, these guys need to die. I'm so sick of getting attacked. So let's see, what happened junior year? So junior year started off, it was the first year for a couple of different things. It was my first year. Oh, why did I do this? I'm gonna die again. Are you serious? 2 hits. Oh my God. I don't want to order them to attack without me, because then they don't get a battle advantage. And chances are we're going to lose. So we're going to pull back. Leave one. There we go. Continue. Yeah, that sucks. Because whenever you do that, your people lose morale. Okay, I need to get up there. No, he's going to catch me. Whatever. Take me prisoner. Oh, I'm losing so much money right now. This is so terrible. Hey, I found their lair though. Cool. Once I get some people, I can go attack that, and hopefully there won't be. Oh my God, there's so many of them. There are so many bandits here. Jeez. Okay, I need to get away. This area is just crawling with bandits for some reason. So we're gonna work my way back out of here until I have good enough troops to actually attack that place. Oh my God. Okay, how many troops do I have now? I have 18. So I believe all the skirmishers actually just have horses. I think they have horses and like swords. Pesh me. Hopefully Pesh me has something. Not enough troops. I don't know why this kingdom is just covered in bandits right now. Maybe they're getting just like horribly messed up from one of the other kingdoms. Because that happens whenever a kingdom's losing. Generally, they get just covered in bandits for a while. Okay. Do I have enough troops now? I have 30. It's not really as many as I want to have. That's not a comfortable amount. Okay, can't pull any from there. Ibdalis. God, I'm sorry I do that. I always start a conversation or start talking and then totally forget what I was saying when I'm playing a game or really doing anything. So junior year was the first year that we played football for the Corn Jerkers. Yes, Corn Jerkers, you heard me right. That was the first year that we played football for them. Now, the Comets that I played for, those 2 years when I played for them, we didn't have that great of a coach, so we didn't do that great. Or we weren't a good team. We were kind of... We weren't the laughing stock of football for our region, but we were definitely not that far off. Like, I think we only won 1 game or 2 games my sophomore year. Because I did play varsity my sophomore year. So yeah, I think we only won 2 games that year, and one of them was against the Corn Jerkers, who I went to my junior year. And we showed up junior year, we had just gotten a new coach, and I was not even planning on actually playing that year. What happened was, one of the coaches that was coming from my school to go over to the other one, he sent me a message and was like, hey, I saw that your name wasn't on the roster to play football. You gonna sign up? And I was like, no, I wasn't really planning on it. He's like, okay, well, you need to. We have a good coach this year. I'm like, I don't really want to. And he's like, oh, come on, man, it'll be fun. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I agreed, and I went to play. And at first, I loved it. I loved the guys. I loved the team. I thought we were going to do good. But when it came to actual game time, the whole team fell apart. Like, in practice, at the start of the year anyway, we were great. We worked together fine. Everything went well. Offense was great. Defense was great. In practice, that was also only against each other. once it got time for actual games, we ended up losing almost every game by like 50 or 60 points. We had the score run up on us so bad. We were so terrible. It was awful. So I quit that immediately. Well, I didn't quit. I just didn't come back after junior year. Well, I didn't come back for football this year. I had better things to do. So after football, I was not planning on doing a winter sport. I wasn't planning on doing basketball or anything else. And then something else that happened that year, since we dropped the co-op with the Comets, who we were also co-op with for wrestling, we co-opted with the Blue Devils. So that coach came over and he did a whole presentation for us, and my friend, well, I don't know if I'd call, sure, I'll call my friend. So my friend called me into that meeting. He's like, "Hey man, just come to this meeting for a little bit. You might want to try it." I'm like, okay. So I went, and the coach was like, "Yeah, we have an open mat tomorrow if you want to come check it out." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll check it out." Because he showed us the highlight video, and come on, a highlight video for wrestling, it just looks awesome. It's the best moments of an entire year. It doesn't even have to be real moves, just if it looks cool, it's in there. And so that's what he showed us, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll come try it out. So I went the next day, and we just did some super basic stuff. Like, it was some ridiculously basic stuff. But I loved it. I loved it so much. And since then, I've wanted to do nothing else. But, oh, you freaking... So since then, I've wanted to do no other sport than wrestling, just because of how fun it was. I loved it so much. So that year I started varsity for our wrestling team at the 182-pound section, because you have 14 different weight classes going up from 106 to 285. So very different weight classes. And so I started out at the 108. Wow, my guys are getting destroyed. That's really bad. Nope. Oh my god, I died again. Leave. We're just gonna leave.
I'd slit your throat.
No. Gonna pay. Yep. We're just gonna pay.
My men would like a word with you about your purse.
No, you're like the same guy.
We can do this the easy or the hard way.
Oh my god. And there's too many of them. I can't do anything. I need to get to this town. Oh my god. Oh, how many people? I'm down to 29 now. Okay, yeah. We're gonna upgrade all of these guys. Okay. Now, we're just gonna... Okay. We're just gonna... Can I just wait here? Okay, we're just gonna wait in this town for a little bit. I didn't do as well because our coach, she was a brand new coach and she did not know how to do anything other than distance running. So like I said, my horse just pulled me with a rope. So, coach had no idea what she was doing. I called him back. Yep, we're gonna sacrifice 2 dudes. To hopefully not die. We're gonna go try to get more troops. Okay. God, okay, I need to get to one of these towns. Oh no.
We can do this the easy way.
Oh my god, stop. Stop. I only have freaking how much? I don't even have 500 gold to give you. You're not getting a lot. Oh, this is so annoying. So annoying. Okay. Okay. We're gonna rest here. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna freaking rest. We're gonna build up my party's strength again.
I'd slit your throat.
Oh, I left for a second. I left for a second. Whatever. We're gonna freaking fight him. Yeah, so she was a brand new coach. She only knew how to do distance running. So like I said, I was in throwing, so my whole event lasted about a second and a half at the most. And she would have us, for our workouts, be running miles. Like, she'd have us running miles, 2 miles, like totally the wrong event. And I would point it out to her, and she's like, running is good for you, it keeps you in shape. Like, yeah, I don't need to be in shape for my event, though. I don't have to be in shape. If you've ever seen an Olympic shot putter or discus thrower, they're generally about like 250 or 300 pounds. They're massive because they need that weight to throw a big ass steel ball. They don't need to be thin and in shape. Wow, my guys are getting murdered again. I'm totally gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this and get taken again. Oh boy. Yes. Can I just leave? What? That wasn't me surrendering, that was me leaving. Oh my god. Hey, found their camp though. Go destroy their camp. Okay, I need to get back over to this freaking Rhodox, because there's like, there are no bandits over here. Oh, God, okay. We're just gonna go, like, up this entire coast and get as many troops as I can. So much for all that gold I got from doing that one mission. Man, if they had like credit scores back in these times, my credit score would be terrible. Okay. Wait, how much do I have? I have 97. I have 97. I need to actually win some battles sometime soon. Oh, no, and of course I can't go to that king because I owe him like 5,000 gold. Oh god. So I have to go to this king. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that was the Browns' capital, and the Browns' capital is taken over. That's okay. They seem to always, I don't know if the AI is just bad or if the troops are bad for them, but it's always terrible for them. They always get taken out immediately. But if you align with them, they won't. Essentially, your influence determines who takes over this entire map. Your influence, because you can kind of persuade troops to go wherever you want. So you're essentially the one influencing this entire place. Let's see. Heck, if there's a king here, I will align with any king. This is count. Caster. Whatever. You got some stuff for me? Oh, this is... That's a... So that's like a usurper to the throne. They can just kind of... They pop up every once in a while. And you can choose to go with them, and they can replace one of the kings. So say you have a really terrible relationship with one king, but you really like that kingdom's troops, or you really like everybody else there. You can go with them, usurp the king, and have a great relationship with the king all of a sudden. And you get the added bonus of being like in the king's pocket. No, don't. Just don't. Why do you gotta... Oh, I don't even have enough money to upgrade my troops more. Why? What kind of troops? What kind of troops are you? Just 20 forest bandits. I could probably take them.
Everything has a price. Even your
What?
life.
We were frozen. I wasn't even moving. You know what? Screw you. I'm attacking you anyway. I keep bumping my microphone. Wow. I just have a bunch of tribesmen. I mean, they do just have forest bandits, but whatever. Oh, man. I'm so upset that I've been taken prisoner like 3 times in this. I mean, it's my fault. I don't have good armor or anything, and I'm just wading into the middle. I honestly need to pull out a crossbow. That is where I'd get the best. Okay, we're gonna turn so my shield's facing that way. Okay. Oh, God. So, up until junior year, I absolutely loved track. It was my favorite thing ever. I started it in 8th grade, did it freshman, sophomore year. It was great. I did well. I enjoyed it. I planned on doing it in college. I planned on going to a Division III college to do track. And then, I don't know when it happened, but sometime in junior year, whenever I started disliking what she called track, I started really liking wrestling and just realized that, hey, I don't actually want to do track in college. I want to do wrestling because I cared more about it. So then I all of a sudden went from wanting to do basketball as like a job to not caring about basketball, then wanting to do track, and then all of a sudden not caring about track at all. Yeah, I just took out like 5 of them by myself. You guys suck. I should have done this sooner. Probably could have helped. Oh no, I missed. Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm sick and tired of being taken over. I just want to... There were 20 of them. I had 27. There's no reason I should have lost that. I had a battle advantage of 2. Oh my god, I lost my horse and my boots. Oh, that was a good horse too. I found that horse. No, why am I going right towards more bandits? Actually, wait. Honestly...
My men would like a word with you about your purse and nobility.
Oh no. Why? More joined on the other side. We're gonna go see if I can 1v9 this. I have a battle advantage of -6. Hey. Worst thing that happens though is I get taken again. And I was just taken, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I have any gold. I have like, what, like 6 gold? Maybe. So we're just gonna 1v9 all these people. Let's just hide behind this tree until they get up here. That way they can't, like, snipe me. So I went from caring entirely about basketball to not caring about it at all. Loving track, caring about that entirely, to all of a sudden not caring about track. And then now I found wrestling last year, absolutely loved it. So let's see, what else happened junior year? Oh. I didn't have my hand on my mouse or keyboard, and he attacked me. Oh, man. My forces weren't utterly crushed, it was just me. I was utterly crushed. Oh man, I need companions. I need to go hire some companions, but I also need, like, okay, what would they take? Okay, at least I still have my weapons. Honestly though, get that out of here. Oh wow, that was a sneeze. Okay, get that out of here. Hey, at least I got that though. So, I have some kind of armor now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I don't have any gold whatsoever. So I need, hang on. Do I have any... Wait, no, I need to go notes. Collect taxes. Charka. Oh, I still need to find this guy. Oh, man, honestly, I just kind of need to... I need to kind of be a jerk. I need to, like, loot some places. Take a hostile action. Okay. Oh, great. So I tried to be a jerk to this place. I have a battle advantage of negative 410. How many... Sweet freaking... Jeez. I don't even know what I can do with this game now, because I have no money. I have no soldiers. I have no companions. I'm so screwed. There's nothing.
Your throat for a trinket.
30. There's nothing I can do. Okay. So, since there's nothing I can do, I think that's about the time of the stream in which we're just gonna save and exit. We're going to... I'll probably try to fix this at some point, or start a new one. I don't know yet. But, for right now, let's go and see if there's any of these on here that I wanted to tell. So I got several of these that I wanted to tell. So, I pretty much did a recap every year. So, one of the stories that they wanted me to tell in this was a story of when we moved our teacher's desk. Oh, this is probably my favorite thing of all time because it's hilarious. So, I believe it was my girlfriend who had the original idea for this. So, our history teacher had a really big desk in his room. That desk had been waxed to the floor every single year since he'd been there. He'd never been able to move it because it was always stuck to the floor. So, my girlfriend was like, "We're gonna move your desk," and he's like, "Good luck," and he like dared her to do it. So, he left one day, and he essentially gave her permission to do this. Because he said if she could do it, that it was fine. So he left one day. She found out about it. And she rallied up I'd say about a third of my class. She was like, "Alright guys, we're going to go move his desk." So I went and grabbed a key from one of the janitors. I didn't tell him what was happening, so he didn't get in trouble. I didn't want him to get in trouble. So I went and grabbed a key from one of the janitors, came back, unlocked his door. We opened it up, grabbed his desk, and we had to snap that thing off the ground. Like, it really was whack. It was like we had to practically deadlift this thing off, and you just hear like a massive pop, and the desk just popped off. So we picked up the desk, and we took it out into the gym. We also set up his chair right behind the desk, so it looked like his setup was right there. We took all the stuff off his desk, set it on the floor in his room where it was, and just left it there. So then we took all of the desks in his room and flipped them upside down, except one. And we did that because he has insane OCD, and we knew that that one desk was going to just freak him out so much. So the next day, he shows up, and we all figured this was going to go one of two ways. He was going to be mad at first, and then it was going to be fine, he was going to laugh at it. Or he was just going to automatically laugh at it, because we all kind of knew him. And we were all very wrong. We did not anticipate the third option, which was him going batshit insane on us, and his coworkers, and his boss, and everybody, for about 2 hours. So he gets there in the morning, and absolutely loses his complete mind. he is yelling at all of his coworkers, like all the other teachers, because somebody unlocked the room and they allowed the students to do this, and how could they do this? This was very against policy, and all this stuff. And he was just being a straight jerk about it. Or we thought he was being a jerk about it for no reason, because we just pranked him. So I get there later that day and I find out that he's freaking out about it, having everybody put it back, and threatening to have us not walk at graduation today, and a whole bunch of these things. And I decided to walk into his room and kind of screw with him a little bit. I walked in and I go, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And he goes, "Not your grades after today." I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, ooh, I've been shot. So I just kind of kept my head down a little bit after that, because I really wanted to graduate. And I kept my head down, put the room back together, and then we went, grabbed his desk, brought it back in, and he starts freaking out on someone in the class that I think wasn't even involved in it. And at that point, I kind of stood up for them, and I was like, you know, you don't have to be such a jerk about this. And he snapped back at me and was like, "You don't even understand what's going on here, do you?" I'm like, "I understand you're being a jerk about it." And then he was like, "You don't even understand what all is going on here, why I'm super mad." I'm like, "Are you not mad because we moved your desk? Because we put your desk back. Nothing was broken. Nothing was messed up. If anything, we cleaned your room. So there was nothing at all that should have been an issue." So he then tells us all that he had a bunch of money in his desk. We did not know about that. We did not know that he had a bunch of money in his desk. And after it came out about this, and he told, like, all of us and all the coworkers, and his boss even, everyone rallied against him and was just like, "Why would you have that money in your desk anyway?" He wasn't supposed to have it in his desk, so no one knew. So there was no reason that he should be getting mad at us, because we didn't know. And there was no reason he should be mad at the staff, because none of them knew. So in the end, it kind of blew up in his face and was just kind of a blemish. So then he came back in second hour later that day, after talking to the superintendent. The superintendent took our side, and he came back and he was just laughing, having a good time, and we're like, what the hell happened? And so he comes back and he claims that he was faking the whole thing towards the students anyway, and that he wasn't actually mad at us. He was just mad at whoever opened the door. Well, I opened the door, so I kind of sat there and stayed quiet for a second. And then he was saying that, like, there was going to be a criminal investigation into it because somebody wasn't, or you weren't supposed to open the door because that's, like, against school policy, and that could have been stolen and it could have been illegal. And finally I was like, I don't need one of our janitors getting in trouble for nothing, so I spoke up, got it all resolved. But I'm pretty sure that he was just trying to save his own face after that, because he kind of looked like a pretty big jerk for that entire day. Let's see. So that was our senior prank. So junior year, me and my friend Christian decided that we wanted to pull a kind of prank on our chorus teacher. So during lunch, we both I think we just ate lunch really fast, and then we skipped the rest of it, went out to the ag shop, grabbed 2 drills, and we ran down to the chorus room, set the drills up, and unscrewed his whiteboard, took it off the wall, and stuck it in another teacher's room that wasn't going to be there that day. And we envisioned it going so much funnier than it actually was. It ended up just being confusing, which was kind of depressing, because we envisioned, like, all the teachers, like, freaking out, being like, "Oh my god, it vanished," and they were just like, "Oh, who did this?" We're just like, you guys gotta be boring about it. So yeah, they got there, and all the teachers were just like, or like 3 teachers were just like questioning each other, like, "Did you take it off?" "Oh no, I figured the janitors took it off to clean it." And eventually me and him just kind of started laughing, and we had to put it back. That was kind of our junior year prank, and it wasn't really it kind of like fizzled out and it was just kind of pointless. Oh, let's see. Oh, I don't know what year this was, but one of the years, one of the girls in my class got caught talking crap about the principal by the principal. And not only that, cussing in front of the principal, and he's very against that for whatever reason. So she went in to get a homecoming or prom permission slip to get somebody from another school to come. And she was standing by the vending machines talking to all of us about it. And she was like, or she went in there, and essentially what happened was she asked for the permission slip, and our principal was apparently being rude about it or something. I don't know what actually happened. I just kind of heard little bits. So apparently the principal was being rude about it. So she comes out there. To the vending machines, not realizing that the principal was bending over getting a drink out of one of the pop machines, and she goes, "Yeah, Lushan was being real shitty about this." And then he kind of turns around and just kind of looks at her, and he goes, "Oh, I'm being shitty about this?" And like just kind of blew up on her for a second, and it was just great because the look on her face was just like of pure fear for a couple of seconds. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, so also at my school we have every once in a while we have like some little bits of food out that some of us can take if we're hungry, like just leftovers from lunch or something. And so there was like an entire bag of cookies sitting there that was left over from lunch, like a big like gallon bag of cookies. And I was up in English, and a couple of the guys sent me down to get some cookies. So I walked down there, I grabbed 3 cookies, and she's like, "We'll send them to get their own cookies next time." I'm like, okay. I walk back and I'm holding 3 cookies, and I hand them to all the guys in my class, and they're like, "You should have just stolen the whole bag." I thought for a second, and I'm like, I should have. So I get up, and one of them was like, "I dare you to go steal the bag." I'm like, okay. So I run down to the cafeteria. I kind of sneak in there, and I see none of them are watching, and I grab the bag and I start running. And from the cafeteria, as I'm leaving, I hear, "Hey, what happened to the cookies?" And then I'm just busting up laughing as I run back down the hallway. And then I open the English door and like slam it and like throw the cookies onto a table next to me, and we all sat there and pigged out for the whole hour. Oh man, that was great. Let's see. Something that doesn't really pertain to school, but happened during school, or happened while I was in school, and I thought was kind of fun, was me and my friend Trevor went to my now girlfriend's birthday party, her 16th birthday party, I believe. It was me and him together, and it was a really fun time. Like, it was outside. We had like some water guns. We were having some fun time. Like, we just turned on the hose and started spraying each other. And me and him decided that we wanted to go to the store, or like go down the street to a little gas station or like a dollar store or whatever it was, and get some silly string. And I didn't want to just get like 1 or 2 bottles of these silly strings, because at the time I really liked her, and I was trying to impress her. So I bought like they had just the open crates of them sitting up there. So I pulled a crate off the shelf, a full one, and walked up there and just set it down on the counter, and I bought like, it was like 20 cans of silly string or something. I spent like $50 on silly string, and came back and everyone was freaking out, spraying each other with silly string. That yard was like a rainbow, threw up all over it. It was so funny. Oh man. Let's see, what else did I want to say? Something I wanted to say in regards to YouTube and the gaming that I'm doing. So, freshman year, my gaming setup. My gaming setup was, I had an old tube TV connected to an Xbox 360. It was an old Xbox 360. It was a 4 GB Xbox 360, I think. like, you know, one of the really small, back when 4 gigabytes was like an okay amount. So I had that, and I had a Wii. Sorry, some people in my family just showed up. So if that door opens in a second, that's why. So I had my Xbox 360 and my Wii hooked up to it. My Wii was actually my grandma's, and I didn't even have this computer. I didn't even think about having a computer. I didn't need one because, like, I had my phone, I had an iPad, I had anything that I needed really to get online with. So I didn't really ever have a need for having a computer up until about a year ago. So I think the whole setup changed over the 4 years because it was just setting up on my dresser and just normal. So at some point I ended up getting a flat screen TV. I got an Xbox One. I ended up getting rid of the Xbox 360. Actually, wait, I still have it in a box somewhere. So I switched out the 360 for an Xbox One. I got a Nintendo Switch about a year ago, or no, 6 months ago. Then I got this lovely gaming computer about a year and a half ago, I think, and I love this thing so much. I've upgraded it since then. I had a 750 Ti in it, and an i3 processor in it, and then I had my brother switch those out for custom overclocked edition of the 980 Ti and an i7 7700K. So the thing is a freaking, it's not the best gaming PC you can get by any means, but it's definitely a beast for everything that I need it to do. And as for my setup over there, I ended up switching out the tube TV, like I said, for a flat screen TV, Xbox One, all that stuff. I actually just got rid of the TV now because, while I didn't need the computer at first, all of my life now is on this computer. Everything that I need for school was on this computer. Everything that I need for YouTube, Twitch, all of that on this computer. And so now I've surpassed the point of even really caring about console gaming or anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. This was just a fun way of looking back over the last 4 years, right before I graduate. So it is 1:40, I believe 9, according to my PC right now. So I'm a little late for ending this, but let's see. I have a book here that I made freshman year. I'm gonna find one of these and I'm gonna read this right before. Okay, so this is a book I made freshman year. We had to make these for English. It's called The House on the Hill. That's what I titled my first story in this. So I wanted to read this one just because I'm getting ready to move out of this house. This is the house that I've always lived in since I was little, except for, like, you know, little bursts, but for the most part, my entire life was here. So, the house on the hill had seen many memories for me. It had seen me grow up and prosper, but it had also seen me at my lowest moments, when I had no cares in the world for the world. I have experienced many hardships in my life, all of which have been dealt with in my house. It's a small gray house on a hill with a black roof that always loses its brains into our gutters. We always had to climb up on top to clean them out every fall. It had green shutters that were bolted open and a flower bed in front that I always had to help my mom tend growing up. I hated doing it, but I now realize that it was something that made the house my house. I put work into that house and it is now mine. It will always be mine. My own house on the hill. That's actually kind of... That's kind of sad to me now, because, like I said, we're moving, and this house has always been mine. And now that we're moving, I don't really know what to do. I don't know where I'm going to be living. I don't know where I'm going to end up. It's really my own life starts in about an hour and 10 minutes. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with me starting to get a little bit snappy and emotional, and I will say that I hope you guys have a fantastic day. This is the last stream you will be seeing me as a high schooler, or video even. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, like I will, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.